What's going on, everybody? Welcome to part 5 of my Blazer build. On today's episode, we're going to be diving right into the interior detail work. I'm going to take and start on the dashboard today. I'm going to show you guys how to light the dashboard up. We're going to get it painted, all put together, and move on to another part of the interior. It's going to be a little bit of stages in the interior because everything's going to take a lot of time. I got a bunch of parts from Rc4wd, the rear seat, his door panels, and the dashboard raise kit, so you can actually put a full figure in there, and the dashboard sits up next to the window like it would be in real life. So let's jump right into the shop, and the guys are going to show you what we got, and then we're going to get right into start working on the dashboard. Let's go. Alright, so this is how we're going to light the dashboard up. Well, it comes with the stickers. Okay. What you want to do is you want to leave that ring. It probably won't focus. But you want to leave that ring around the gauge so you got something to stick to. Okay. So I narrowed it down to a 5/16 for the big gauges, the two big gauges. We have an 11/64. That's going to be for the 4 small gauges. And then for the shifter, little indicator that goes right here, this little guy, that little guy right there, it's hard to focus, that little guy, we are going to use a 1/16 bit. We're going to drill 3 holes just so the light will come through. On the back side, you have this whole cavity. We're just going to make like a little Lexan box, put 3 lights in it, 3 or 2 LED 5mm, haven't decided yet. We're going to kind of play it as we go and see how it works out with the lights shining through the gauges. So first off, we're going to drill all these holes out on this. We'll do a time lapse of that, then we're going to do a time lapse of paint, and then once the paint's dry, we can start putting the gauges in. I'm going to do wood grain here on the dashboard. We'll paint the radio, put as much detail into the dashboard as possible. Then we'll move on to another project in the interior. Let's go. Alright, we got the dashboard all finished up. All the holes are drilled for the gauge lights to shine through the stickers. We'll end up attaching the stickers after we apply paint to this dashboard and all these parts. As of right now, we're going to go flat brown. Not sure if I'm going to use the sideways steering wheel or the original one, so I'd rather just paint it and have it. Same thing with the shifter. I might do a custom shifter. Kind of get there as we go. So let's get into paint and get this back on the table, and we can work on it after paint. Alright, we're back out of paint. Everything's all dry. I could start flocking the floor for carpet. I'm gonna upholster, use this for the seats. I got this for the trim of the seats. I'm gonna go with a light brown for the carpet. We need to paint all the knobs and everything for fine detail. The dashboard, all of it needs to be detailed out. The stickers need to be applied. I made a cover for the back side. We got to paint that black and glue it to the back of that one. Drill 2 holes, and that'll be our light bucket for lighting up the dashboard gauge lights. We're going to apply these stickers next and start doing all the fine detailed paint work.